spectator has a choice of whichever deck they want to choose. Let's say they choose the black deck. Put that over there. We show them we're going to use the red deck. That's their deck to use. We show them the cards are not set up in any particular order. We ask them a free choice to select a card. So let's say they choose the Nine of Diamonds. And again, it's a free choice. Okay, just going to stick that down there. Put the rest of the cards on top. Next, you would ask the spectators to take their deck and to start counting down how many cards it's going to take to reach the free card they picked over here, the Nine of Diamonds. So they go through the deck, they start counting, and they're going to stop when they get to the Nine of Diamonds. So they go through, they're counting, and they realize that there is no Nine of Diamonds in their deck, and they counted 51 cards in their deck. And that's because one card was removed. The only black card in our deck. 51 cards in their deck, one card missing, the very card they chose. Interesting thing is, they had their free choice of any of these cards. Any of them. And had they choose any of those cards, or even any of these cards, they would have realized that these cards are all blank, 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 except the one card that they chose. Okay, this trick is pretty easy. You're going to need a number of things. You're going to need actually 4 decks to make these 2 special decks. You're going to need 1 card from the black deck. You're going to need a little double-sided tape. Okay. My particular version uses some blank cards, so you're going to need 26 cards that are regular cards on this side and blank on that side. And you'll also need to complete that deck 26 blank cards. Put the blank cards first, followed by the blank back cards on top. Alright, now these particular 26 cards are not found in this deck. Alright, so this deck is made up of 26 cards that are not found in this deck, and it's just repeated twice. Okay, so this deck that the customer chooses, or the spectator chooses, is made up of 26 cards, repeated twice, stacked. Now when they're counting down to their card, they're not going to memorize every card. You removed one card, in this case the Joker, but you can remove any black card, giving this deck 51 cards. Got it? You're going to need some double stick tape. Take a black card out of there, giving this 51. You put the double stick tape right on your first card and put that on the face, the top of your face up red deck. Alright? So you start off by showing the cards, flip them over, and ask a spectator to stop on any card they see. Let's say they select the 6 of diamonds. And again, it's a free choice of which card they want, because these 26 cards are not in this deck. So let's just say they select the 6 of spades. Now this card is the only black card in your deck. You don't show that. That goes on top of your face-up deck. And so they select the 6 of spades. This is a blank back. Alright, and now it's going to go on top of your double-sided tape. So it goes on there like that. You give it a little minor press. Alright, and you put that card down. So obviously it's picked up the back of the other card now. Okay? So you place that card down, you place the rest of the cards on top. You ask them to count down until they can find the 6 of spades. And they will never find the 6 of spades because, again, 26 cards in here are not in here. So they count them up and they come up with 51 cards. And you say that's because one card's missing right there, the 6 of spades. So as an added bonus, you can do this with just like regular cards, but as an added bonus, I added the blank backs, and you show the fronts here. And you say what happens if you would have picked this card, what happens if you would have picked that card. So it doesn't matter because these cards are all blank, as are these cards are all blank, as are these cards are all blank. The only card you could have picked was the 6 of spades. Oh, and just a little added subtle bonus, a reminder. You might want to have two jokers. One with the double stick taped and one regular. So that way when they pick a card, we'll say the 6 of spades, place it on top, you're squaring up the cards, give it a little press. When you take this off, it picked up the other jokers. So you'll see the joker on there. In the demonstration, when they picked a card, I only had one joker on there. I placed the other card on top, showing you the different back. Now all of a sudden the joker disappeared. So some people might notice that. So what you want to do is just have a duplicate card, duplicate joker, put them underneath each other, and then when they select a card, you see the joker on there with the double stick tape. You stick your card on, give it a little subtle press, put it down. We notice the joker's still there. So, you know, they won't notice it as much.